Hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hmm. So levels wise, what happened? So we opened Asia, right? Let's talk about our levels because that's what we want to focus on, right? Always, every morning, you go and look at the levels. Where are we trading in our frame here? And this, what do those levels tell us, right? So what do we do? Asia opened. We pushed up over our 75.19, which was important to have support. Where did it trade up to? It traded up to target, which is, come on now, 75.19 to. It's okay. But where do we always look for 19 to rotate up to? You don't even need your chart. You should know this. 75.39, right? So we went from 70. So we went from 70.19 to 75.39. Pulled back from there and found support perfectly where we should find support, right? Right at 75.29, right at the bottom of our trading range. Asia tap, tap, tap 3 times, 3 rotations, 3 or 4 rotations down. That triggered support, and we traded up to the top of the trading range, which is 75.48. Okay, I'm just taking this step by step. It did exactly what it should do. Traded up to 75.48. Then it pulled back. And when it pulled back, where did it find support? 39. And then where did that trade? It traded up to the target, right? Which was from 75.39. From that trade location, it traded up to where? Exactly. Okay, so mathematical rotation doing exactly what it should. And then we sold from 58, right? Where did it sell to? Yeah, 39 and then 29. Exactly. So it's doing exactly what it should do, right? Price and levels are rotating perfectly as per how we look at it, right? So the levels are trading perfectly. The the fractal frame in which the market is trading is absolutely perfect. Everything makes sense, right? So the goal here is for today is for the bulls to do what? What do the bulls got to do? Back up to where? Where do they? Yeah, where do they need the daily close? No, they high. They need higher, man. They need to get the daily close above 75.78, bro. Come on. 75.78. They really need to pass 75.97. Okay. Every time we traded up into 75.97, we've been able to barely look above it and it fails. Okay. 75.78 is a good start, right? If they can get that daily close over and hold a pullback. So that's the context for today, right? Can the bulls hold 75.39? Can they trade 75.78? And can we actually close the day over it? We have been in a rotation between 75.78 and our 7,500, getting those perfect rotations for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight trading days. Okay, so we are used to this rotation, right? 7,500 to 75.78. We've had it for weeks and weeks, right? So this is nothing new. 7,500, 75.39, 75.78, just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? So that's the goal for today. What do the Bears got to do? 75.39. Get under 75.39. Yes, they need the daily close beneath our 7,500. Absolutely. Right? We tried to yesterday, right? We tried to look below there. We went right to our 74.61 and it just triggered buying right to the bottom of our trading range. Just hit 74.61 and went right, drilled it to the upside. And here we are. So I think we'll probably hit 75.78 today. We'll just see how the open goes, right? But this tape is being dipped here this morning, all night. Every push down here, Asia, London, right? So we'll see if 75.39 holds, and we'll see what they got in store. We've got good support at the bottom of our trading range. If we do look below 39 here this morning into our 75.29 and a quarter, so we'll see if they push it down there. As far as the NQ goes, there's no difference to what we talked about here this morning. I want to see how 687 trades. We're pulling back to it here right now. I don't look at the NQ at the open. We could look 80 points below 687 and come back. So I'm not putting too much validation on it during the first, 10, 20 minutes. But ideally, it's going to line up exactly around 75.39 with the ES here is our 687. It's also a daily level here on the NQ. So we're going to watch that, and they're going to want to try to get this thing past 29.880 on the NQ, and that's their goal for the upside here today. Now we could trade much higher than that, but this is where the bulls are trying to push this price action here on the NQ. If we're able to get higher than that, then I think that we could be on our way back to that 30,078 that we talked about being the high day a few days ago, and we sold off brutally back to our 906, basically level to level, 30,078 right to 906. So over 687, the next main stop would be back up to 78 with that 880 here going to be our midpoint, so to that area here. So above 687, I want to give the bulls a chance to bid it, just like above 39, I want to give a chance for the bulls to bid it. And we have our targets for the upside, and we know that they will target those levels if they hold. Does that make sense, guys? Questions, thoughts, comments? I don't want to go too fast here, so I want to make sure everyone. Yep. Morning, Ajmal. Morning, Tia. Morning, Sam. Any questions? Good morning. Man, the bot had a crazy day yesterday. If you let that shit run on ES all day, we'll rerun it here in today's meeting, but I don't know if you watched it, but it did like an 11R, totally unmanned. Like I set it and forget it, and I minimized it, and I didn't look at the chart all day, and I came back on the ES and on 10-minute auctions, and the thing was up like 10, 11R. Absolutely fucking smoked it. Yeah, so the algo is doing incredible. If you guys aren't using it, or you're still scared to use it, I'm telling you, man, like I built these tools for you guys. It's an incredible piece of gear. So use it, right? You're gonna have to take the concerns of control off, because the robot's always going to do it better than you, right? That's just how it goes, man. So we'll replay the today or yesterday's PA on the bot, getting up to speed and all the new gear. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, right? But I built quite the ecosystem, man. Everything is self-enclosed for the system, so everything that you guys have, the live trade tracker, the bot levels, everything is self-contained. Everything works together, so it's an incredible system, and you guys have a real edge, man. So use it. Brutal wicks this morning. What time frame is that, Tia? Time frame is that? 5 minute? You like trading before you're trading before the open? I don't like trading before the open, man. I never trade before the open. It's very rare you'll ever catch me placing a trade until 8:45. Okay. Yeah, I don't deal with that. do. But I mean, look at those pipe trades, right? So like, what are your rules? If you took the overshoots on both those trades, Tia, those both would have been wins. Like, I don't know how many times we got to talk about overshoots. Soon you'll get it, man. I'm telling you, you'll get it. If you take him at the stop out, both those trades are top tick wins. So I know you don't like to hear it, but I got to reinforce that. I don't know why people don't like taking. I said it 7 bazillion times there to you guys. You gotta look at taking those entries, man. At the overshoots. No, you're not wrong as usual. You're just not listening to me. I hate seeing. I don't like it when people make the same mistakes over and over again. Just on those next trades in those areas, do yourself a favor and just say, "I'm taking it here," or at least give yourself halfway. Right? That's it. That's it. Just try it. Just try it. Please, just try it. Okay. Signals at the level. I get it. But how many times are we going to make these mistakes, right? Try it. All I'm saying is try it. Or instead of taking it at the level, take it 2.5 points up or down if you're going long. We've covered this like 700 times in our meetings over like 3 years, right? Just try it, right? If I trade the NQ, overshoots are mandatory, right? I do it all the time on the NQ. Yes, same rules apply, man. Are you going to miss trades and not get fills? Yes, but is it the best place to take your trade? Yes, at those areas, absolutely, every time. Because you're right about the trade. You're just taking it at the area where they like to manipulate price, right? So, anyways, um, what else? Anything else here, guys? Everyone cool here with this morning? Should be pretty self-explanatory here. We should be all on the same page. Pretty decently strong auction. Dips being supported. We're coming up, so they're going to go for. They're going to try for another 78 to 97 rotation, and we'll see if the volume comes in there again. Right? I'm not really too interested in shorting this auction unless we kind of get up into that area, and we'll take a look at the tape once we get up there. But I want to give the bulls a chance to buy and support this area. That's it. That's it. Anybody got questions? Everyone's pretty quiet here this morning. No, everyone's good. Okay. I'll see you guys here in about 10 minutes here. I'll hop back on here about 5 minutes before the open. We're all on the same page. We got our game plan. We understand what's going on, and let's let the bell ring here and see where the tape takes us. All right, I'll be back here in about 10 minutes. All right, folks, here we go. 5 minutes to go before the bell. We know the plan. We're at our levels. Going to be G. Have a good session here. Questions before we get going? Rock? Have a good day. Looks like we are closing above our trading range here at 36. Shifted up here, 736 is doesn't want to trade back to 687 yet. This holds here right at the open. This thing will rip into 40 or 80 target there up to highs if it holds. Same with the ES here. We're holding outside our trading range at 36.5 here. So, or sorry, yeah, right here, 48. So we're looking above it here right now. We haven't been able to close above it here. See if we close above it. So NQ and ES are trading at the exact same areas on our levels, but one is closing above and one is closing. See how this 30 closes up into the open. You'll have the usual people here on the ES. So sell 50, same with 750 here on NQ. You can see them on the tape here. Sell 750. Same old crap. See what the open gives here. Boom, 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 boom. Ready. 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 Who's ready? What's up to anybody watching on YouTube? You'll have me for the bounce session, and then I get back to the team. I don't know if anybody. This is the best tube stream because it actually contains knowledge. See me reading the tape, so I show my skills every single morning. Thing I say will happen before it happens here. Like always on the order flow, you always see it before everybody. So let's see what the open gives us here. If there's one person watching on YouTube, maybe that's me. But if you are watching it, what's up? Let's go. 2.5 minutes to go. Gonna be a good day. Let's see. Loving a fake open trail down here. Like if we get into 739 and even look below 687 on NQ, that'd be cool. Down to 640 on NQ, 739. But it looks like they're going to open and push this here. Here come the bids. Buy. Mine. Hopefully we push down here. Hopefully we fake them out. There we go. Oh. Yes, you got to be early. All right, let's see what happens here. Minute to go. Under 48 here. Hopefully we get a push down, test 75.39 here on the ES. Like I said, hopefully we test 687. Maybe get a look below it here at the open. If see if we get a push down. Get a test of these levels. Be good to test them. As always here at the open, guys, I don't like trading the open, especially on the NQ. We could look, like I said, 40, 80 points below the level. We could look below 87, hit 640, back. Let's see if we can trade the level here. 30 seconds. They're bidding rated R 740 here. Still trying to hold. Same with the bid here. There's a bid here rated our stop out here at 48 at 44. Went into the open. They haven't been able to break it here since like 8:30. So here we go. 10 seconds. What y'all want? Let's go. And we're open. Here we go. See if they just blast it here to the front side. Tap and go. Hopefully not. Hope we get a dipskis here in a second. There we go. Trying to. EQ's got this bid here. There we go. Perfect. It's at 687 and 739 here. Exactly what I wanted. There we go. Now let's see what happens here once these two hit. Sellers right at 700 here on the NQ, following it down. Of course. Let's see how 87 trades here. Same 39. Two key levels that we talked about. We're getting the trade into them here right away. Now let's just see if they hold. Let them trade. And let's watch the tape around them. They want a bid here. Looking below 39. This is cool. This is what I want to see. I want to see them look below it. See if they'll hold it. Right now, good drilling here into the level, all the way down to 35. NQ held 687 literally to the tick, I tell you. They'll try to sell the NQ here at 17. So far, hitting that level, market reacting perfectly. Expected off. We'll just see if they're able to hold the first close here over top of it. Try to push down here. Yes, starting to find a bid here around 36. Still pretty heavy here. They're selling the very lows here at 35. So we could come down here and tag 20. We're almost at 29 and a quarter. There we go. Too much here. There we go. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Right down the trading range here. Now let's see what happens. Got that out of its system. See if we hold that. I'm willing to go along here, 29 on the ES, and obviously I'm looking at 687 here. Thank you. Everybody short here at 717 to 720 on the NQ. Everybody's short here below 39. Just looking to see these low. There we go, wicking off perfectly, right where we wanted it to come. Look at that NQ, beautiful. See if we get over 17 here or not. Hopefully it doesn't just take off here in the first 5 minutes. This thing closes over 39 here on the ES. Everybody who's short here, and you can just tell by the positioning on the tape. So the prime example of good game planning here, right? Look at that, 687.50, gave it 30 minutes before we open. It's basically the bottom tick of the open. Everybody shorted 700 because it's 700, and our is correct. So for now, nice 50-point bounce right off it, and we went right down to 29 and a quarter there on the ES. Perfect level. Look below 39, hit our 29 and a quarter, and immediately off. And look at that. Fucking out of here. There you go. Get your first bit of information. So the plan was absolutely correct this morning. information. See if the market wants to run here to 880 today off it. And with the ES back up to 58 off 39. Or it's just being dipped and ran. Oh, baby. We're almost at that 85 target already here from Q87. Getting there, 85 and a quarter. Strong dip, strong buy. Textbook. So you won't catch me short in this shit. As long as we're above 39 here, I'm a buyer. As long as we're above 87, I'm a buyer until these upper targets get hit. And then I'll switch to the bear plan here once we get if we get under the. So pretty easy. First 5-minute close in the books. That was a strong close, man. Market immediately drilling new highs. So this thing's going to get to 880 here on the ES. So we're just opening or on the just open and drive here, guys. So we're going to one-time frame up all the way to 58 here on the ES, and then there'll be no pullback here until we start getting into 840. These sellers are trying to sell here at about 810. Seller there. Get one more here and tag that 30. But can't call that any better, folks. Gave it to you before the bell even opened. I told you exactly what they were going to do, where they were going to do it. Got the information. Confirmation. But we don't chase these moves up. When we one-time frame up, guys, we rarely get an entry. They're just continuation trades, which I don't take. Right? Unless you got some really solid order flow at the level that you can lean on. I always miss these moves, right? And I'm okay with that. At the whole rest of the day. This just tells you what where they're trying to take. Gives you confirmation of those. So let's see what happens here. Got some selling here into 52 on the ES, into 810 here, just shy of our 834 on the old NQ. Some sort of back. There's not much. There's nothing for bid support until around 715 here on the tape. Pretty thin. They are trying to bid high here at 800. Same with 51 here, 50 on the ES, bidding it very high. Fail that bid, perhaps we can get back here. Strong tape. FOMO tape, right? Little 1 minute pullbacks. Buy, 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 buy. Breakout buyers. Buy, 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 buy. It's really tough. It's impossible for this auction to pull back when you get it like this. It has to go up to an area where, and then we take out those chasers there at the high. There we go. There's 834 there on NQ. Target hit. See if we get another push here up into 880. Or we could stall here, right? We are coming pretty strong sloped 34, so see if we do get some sort of rejection, but I always look for it at the stop out here. It would have to hit 58 and a quarter here and just reject off it immediately. They're trying to get this thing to 8. But let's see what happens here to 58. Boom, there it is. Did it. Let's see what happens. So bids at rate at 800 here on the ES, and it's down at about 51. Yes. Sorry, 800 on the NQ, 51. Pull back to 48 would be cool here on the ES if we can get down there. And there we go. 58, trying to pull back. Both of them. He's really trying to get to 880. Really trying to. Let's just see if this fast reverse. See the bid kind of pulled off the E's here and back at all. Bids are rammed here at 48 here on the NQ. Look at this tape here. So everyone's buying 50, right? They're buying the absolute highs of this, right? You can just see them coming in. Sellers are coming in, selling into 8. A lot of folks here chasing this move higher. They may still get it, right? They may still get this thing. There's a seller here at 48 to like dump it in. See if pairs. It's a close rate on the bid there at 48. We'll see if they sell through here on this open. There's your candle close. But I tell you, pull back to 48 here on the ES. This is what I'm watching. See if 34 bids here on the NQ, right? If they keep it super tight here, they won't give up much. Remember, the lower bids at around 800. See if they actually bid the level here. If it back to 800, see if they bid kind of 48 here. Print on ES, where our 48 level is. We're just hitting the bid right now in the ES at 50. See how it trades here. So you see how the action always happens at the open. This is why we always trade closes, guys. We trade auctions. There we go. Down, there's 48. Coming into the bid here on NQ into 800. See what happens. Be good to get 85 retested on NQ if we could. See if this 800 kind of sends it right back up and forth to the tick here. So far, 48.25, literally the bottom tick of that pullback as laid out here on the ES. So far, the pullback to 800 where the bid is sitting, can't penetrate below it yet. But a perfect wick touch there to 45. Bids are coming in, securing this auction. You can see on the NQ here. Everyone's trying to fade 850, but the bids are kind of shoring this up here toward. This thing still has room to go, man. It can get to 880, no problem from here. Let's just see if they get that second push here. There we go. New highs, but I tell you, 880 coming here on the NQ. There's 58. Yes, told you. Now we'll see what happens in here, right? Yes, got room to go, man. 768, 78 here. See what happens here. 88 here in the NQ. 88 to 931. I do have to look at a possible stuff up here until it shows me it's able to kind of bid path. See how it trades and short this. But our edge happens as we get into the zone. But it's very early that we're into here, so we could shift up and this could become our rotationals. A lot of time. But we're in here during the open. I'm always open to higher prices. For the bulls, right? Well, we've got our 687 to 880 rotation already done in 15 minutes. Oh, before the bell. That's already in the books. All right, got a 15-minute close here coming. Very strong 15-minute bar. Very, very strong. Straight up, full body bar, no wick. Oh, there's a wick. Gonna close right at the very highs. top. We do have a 5-minute long setup here in the ink, right around 34. Oh, this thing may close red. Like red closes here, but the momentum is strong. It's down at 800 there, right towards where we stopped out. The long at 48 on yes looks a lot better, stronger. 10 seconds to go. You see a wall forming here into 58 here on the NQ. Sellers are coming in here at 58 on the ES. So got some tape developing here. See who wins this battle. Try to pop it. There you go. 80's almost there. 10 points away. There you go. 880 target hit. I tell you. 687 to 880 rotation. Perfect. That happens in. See if we go higher here, right? See if they look above it. Like tag 900, 917. It'd be cool if we went right above it here into 931. For some exhaustion in that, but right now tape is still strong. At the level trade, we'll see if tape develops running. 58 on the yes. Tape is hungry. Very hungry. More higher prices. New highs there on the ES. 62. This is where that seller showed up here yesterday, right? 62. Where they were really active. $62 to 64. They were trying to buy it all afternoon. Buy it there. Downside, we had some tape there. Tried to buy it. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if the NQ can push above 80. What the it's like. See if the ES can hold above 58. About 3 minutes left to go in the auction. Definitely some supply coming in into 80 to the tick. See if that holds or if they're going to lift tops high. Same with the ES here into 62, 63. It's not much there. They could easily pop it through on the ES, but NQ is just way more thicker here. More supply coming in here on the ES. See them selling it. 9,000 contracts here. Here sold literally into our 80, man. Look at that. A lot of volume there. Minute and a half to go. Oh, look at that. Nice almost 50-point drop there on NQ. To the tick, 880. Told you. Light comes in. Exactly where we expect it to come in. All laid out before we go. Right? There's no guessing here, folks. No guessing. There we go. Look at all the selling coming in. Right? Market agrees. Sell, 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 sell. Into the 800 bid. Now we'll see if they're able to crack this. Not. 45 seconds here to go to the close. Let's see what happens. I'm going to backfill more here below 800, get into 85. There we go. We're almost there. They pound into it here. Good hold here. It held. We're into 815, man. They just bye. They're gonna close this thing back over 834. Hold it. Go, good hold. Bears had another chance. Let's see if they take another swipe out of here. Bid on NQ is right around, ES right around 51.5, so right above our 40. So far, these plunges here aren't able to break the upper bid support here. If they take another run, I'd like to get 85 traded here. And there's nothing on the offer, man. Just died right there. 15. See if they can find the supply here to break it. Come on, try to break it. See if we can get the ES here down to guys. Don't see it, man. It just died, or the offer just died right there. At least on the NQ. I'm watching the ES here beside it here in the 52. Just came down to 820 there. And oh, see if they take another run at it. Got to get that supply, man. We got to bid beneath 815, 800 here. Or it's holding well. Holding well. Another run at 880. It. See that? Feel that bidding coming in there? Go. Told you. Sell. Where flow sees it first. So we're going higher, man. Market can trade. We can shift up here over 80 and go higher, man. Like I said, a bullish day, man. There we go. New highs getting blasted. Very strong tape. Very, very strong tape. Doo-doo-doo. We'll see what happens. You'll find some people selling here into 900, 917 on the NQ. You'll find some people here will sell between 65 and 68 here on the ES. Once we get to 68 here, we'll start watching a reverse. You have to. It's like we're trading it here right now in the NQ. Just a very strong buying tape, right? Open drive, high bid support, didn't give anything below the open bid. Bid support couldn't pull back at all. That bid support got bought 2 or 3 times there. Won't break it. Moves to new highs. Now we're pushing deep to that area. See, right? We could shift up here today. Higher 980. Could trade here up to 931. It's auction. And into 68. Yes. Strong tape. Uh, 7 minutes to go here on the 30. We'll let the 30 close up. Open 30 is a full body bar. You know what I mean? All right, pushing. We're almost at 931 here on NQ. We're almost at 68 here on the ES. Almost there. I fully expect people to start selling here on the NQ 900 and 917. Right, our level's at 930. See if we get some possible short up here. If you want it, right? We'll just see if it sets up. The supply is already coming in here. See how it trades. See how far it back. Right now they're trying to bid 900. They're chasing this very high. You can see the supply starting to come in. So 1,000, 12,000 contracts. Strong close there. Yes, they're over 58, so we'll see if we get a pullback to 58 and test to see if that holds us support. Right now we can't. Tough here to pull back here at all. This is normal. Open drive situation. There's 17 there on the ES or on the NQ as expected. See if we start stalling out 17. Or this thing's going to rip and push and all the way up to 9. Market has an agenda and it's trying to get to these. All right, there's 31 there on the old NQ. If it goes to the OS here into 60 or not. Bids right at 900 here now. Bid was at 800, bids right now at 9, right above our. No bid has given way here on either of these auctions. They're trying to bid 64 here on the ES, 64 to like 63. See these two bids here moving up. Getting pretty deep here on the. We'll just see if they got the here to keep. Very P-shaped here on this this auction here. So very heavy high. Usually where we trap upside buyers, you can see how much they're buying into the highs here. See a large seller here has come into the auctions. Diagonal deltas is in the thousands here. Trying to sell this market. Was it could breeze past him here. Just see. Got 2 minutes here to go to the close. Let's let the 30 close. See how they close. Here we go. Perfect. 31.75 to the tick. Thank you. See if this thing starts pulling back here now. Weak bid into the highs as expected. But we just ram it through it and bid it as soon as the next 30-minute opens. See how we close. You see them selling on ES here also into 65, 66 into its highs, right? Overall, sellers have entered the marketplace, but still a very strong tape. Market's trying to get by this bid, punch through it. Did it have to go? Gonna close strong, right? Good soak there, man. 5,700 contracts, 5,300 contracts here, right into 31 here. Tempted to look for there. That's just gonna push it right up to the there into 50. Colors are right there though. Good volume coming That's a strong 30-minute. It's tough to look for a short until you got some good tape there. It's already going to do it. It right away and hammer Thor. You drop it right back down to 8. Let's see. Imagine they're going to try for new highs here. Right? Let's see. There we go. Pulling back to 88. Doesn't want to give us the tap there. Retest. Now we'll see if 88 or 88. 88 holds a support here. Very good chance it does. Same with 58 here on the ES. It's pretty thin there from the move up. ES is kind of tripping me out. See how they trade it here. Same with the NQ. Below 80 here. It's pretty thin from that push up. Let's see what happens here. All right, coming up, testing new highs here. Here we go. Come up and test 31. We'll see what the new highs look like here when they test it. We'll see if we can get up into 53 here or not. The NQ. We'll see if we can get to 68 here on the ES. Definitely sellers here. It's 64, 65 here on ES and into our 931 NQ. They're going to ram through the offer, right? Are they going to lift the offer and just to new highs? It's definitely the possibility here. We have a very strong mid tape. Not getting anything on pullbacks here, right? It's very tightly bid. Now, as far as setups go, guys, we got a setup there long at 48. Not until 48. You got a decent little, nice little 10-minute setup there. There's not much tape there, right? It's all at 51. Pretty thin below. That's all I see here, right? That's all I got. 5-minute has also got the same setup there. As far as the NQ goes, you got a setup there down at our 34, but the wick is all the way down below it, right where we stop out. So it's down there. See if they did this higher, man, and set up higher. I don't really like longing here, but the tape is trying to go higher. Not really getting much for now. So we break a bid. Want to buy it? You're gonna have to buy the high. How they're doing. So just be aware. Right? Higher CAD work. Give it the right context. So far, 880 holding the pullback here. First 5-minute here, the close coming. Market. And with 58 here on the ES, pulled back into it. Couldn't quite trade it. Likely. There's a close. Rebalanced candle, man. Traders are looking at this like a bull flag. If you're a chart trader, they're like, "What's up by the breakout trend line? 62, 63, right around 20." Just watch for that type of tape. Hopefully it pops lower. Tape by strength, man. Tape doesn't want to pull back. It forces you into this box, man. Play along with the price action, or you just say, I'm going to give it a couple hours here. Eventually, it always pulls. It's very rare that we won't. Sometimes. Stop. There we go. Let's see if we can. And there's a lot of selling going on up here. More so in the NQ here, right toward 931. It's just sell, 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 but not getting anywhere here with it. A distribution, no attempt to push it down. Let's see here into 80. Let's see if we get the test here. Here it comes. Let's see what happens. Same with 58 here on the Q or yes. All right, there's 58. And there's 880. Okay, let's see if we push down here. Let's see if we can break any type of bid here at all. Below that 900 bid that was trying to buy it high. Okay, good selling here. There we go. Good introduced. Good delta. So drill down tape. There we go. See that? Beautiful. That's when the algos take over. Right? Drill, 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 drill. Go. That's what I want to see. Now let's see if we can go down to 834 here. Q and 48 here on the ES. Or this look below is going to get snatched up and back below. I don't know. There's nothing there. Come on, Bears. Come on. Stall here. Come on. Come on, Bears. 55. Come on, push. Same with 68 here on the NQ. It's just selling it here, but just someone here who's taking it all on. Same in the 55 on the NQ, ES. Fuck. Come on, Bears. See if you can work something down. Offers rate at 75 here. Doing rate at 58. So trying, right? They got to break through this guy who's just sitting on the. Come on, flush it. See it on the tape. Go a little bit better there. There we go. There's 55. Remember, lower bid here on the ES is into around 800, 817. Lower bid here is right around 51 it's above our. Oh, man. Trying. This 10-minute close is back above these levels here. Oh, we're just going to second. 20 seconds. See how they close it. God, this baby shark is still. Song has been playing in my house 58 hours straight, man. There we go. Come on. Okay, that's a nice full body red close here on the first 10-minute auction. Let's see if they sell the open of this bar. Coming down to 840. See if we can get into 48 also here on ES. Come on. Get the push here. See if we can come test this higher bid. So again, 931. What did I say on the push there on NQ? That is the absolute high. Right? I gave 687 to 880 and then said we could probably reach to 931. Went to 931. So bottom tick and top fair morning. Yes, right into 68. Boom, reversed. Baby Shark is a 5. All right, here we go. Getting into the bid here, 48. Now, it's really thin below here, especially if 800 also breaks here on NQ. It's very, very thin. There's nothing there. Let's just see what happens here. They hold it for fourth time. Decent 10-minute setup here, but there's not a lot of tape here to support it, but there's nothing wrong with taking this. We're coming selling pretty decently into it. Maybe look at the overshoot or take it there towards the open print, but let's just see. So far, we just tapped it and wicked off it perfectly, and we hit the bid there. See? Let's see. Sellers get a chance here to break the bid. See if they can do it. There we go, flushing. See that? See how they dropped into it? And let's see. There's open print on the ES. See if we can tag 85 here on the NQ. Almost. They took a good stab at it there. Few minutes to go here. I'll let this 15/5 close up. We'll see if it holds 48 here. See if it holds 85 here. We're getting a look into it. A lot of top volume there now caught on the long side though, hey? This thing could break and make a run lower here to 39. Here they come. There's 85. See if we go down to 38 here on the NQ or if this 85 holds. Or sorry, 85, 785. 48 here on the yes, it's heavy though. They're selling into it. Let it trade. I know there's a nice 10-minute setup here, so if you're in it, just give it a chance to work, right? Let it trade. They might flush it, who knows. I'm not in anything here yet. Just let it trade. I'll watch this close. Came in pretty heavy there on the tape, so I'm just letting it trade. Minute to go. Take close here. Sell, 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 baby. You got 50 shorts here on the ES. Just 785 holding. Do. Minute to go. Let's see how they close. Go a little bit better there on the ES. Too shabby. See if this holds up here in the next minute. Sellers are right here at 50, 51 and a half. Right there on the tape. You gotta get by them. You can bid past them, then get a bit more of a pop. La 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 la. 15 seconds. Oof. Refresh there, 52. They're probably going to close this right on 48. So it's either it gets bought right away or the seller's going to open this candle down. Oh, fuck. It's closed right on the level here, man. That's not ideal. All right, see what happened? Immediately sold. What I tell you. That's why I waited. Yeah, that's why I waited. I know these things. You guys should be well aware of these. Here we go. Come down to 40 here. Sorry, 39 on the ES and the top of the pipe here. That's what I was warning about. Round tripper. So we'll get 39 traded here and we'll see if it holds, right? Bottom of the wick here is all the way down at 29.25. Bottom of the trading range. So far, perfect context here today. Someone unmuting themselves in the mic. You guys, is someone trying to talk here? I can't hear you. There you go. There's 39. Like I said, don't just long it, man. It has to trade and set up properly. We're coming into 687. Could validate a long entry here off 687. Be fucking careful here as it comes in, though. It's coming in heavy. It's all selling. Gave it to you. 687 to 931, 931 to 687. Complete round trip. Levels laid out before. Nobody does it like Shansky. Well, we haven't set up anything here on the way down, so we're just getting the back. We're getting the back test to 39 here right now. So this is my level, right? Same with 687 on NQ. We're getting the back test to it. So does it hold or not? Right? That's the question. So right now we look below it, right to the stop out level, came back up, and now we're going to see if closes hold this level for the rest of the day. So if it holds, I'll buy 39. Right, look for the backfill back up to 48 and then back up to 58. If the bears take control of 39, we can look lower there into 19 and 09 to 7,500. That rejection doesn't change the context for me. It's just like, okay, the bulls defended where, or the bears defended where they needed to defend, right? So do the bears jump down here, and are they able to take control of the auction where they need to take control of it, right? So does that make sense? So the bears, that's good. They rejected where they should reject it. Now, do the bears take control here now to 39 on the tape? Do they drop down the tape and get control of this thing lower? We're about to find out. Minute and a half to go in the close. Nice little bouncer off 687 held, but then it came right back down, right? So there's a ton of lower sell pressure. Everyone's trying to chase this thing lower. We'll see if the sellers are able to pound it lower here or not. Could hold, could break. Sellers are going to come down here and try to drill it. We'll see. Got to give it a chance to trade, right? There we go. Got filled on 687. Just took profit there into 17. Got a runner left on here. So I let it trade first. I got the reaction right there, guys. Came back down to 687, got filled. And now we'll see if we can take this thing up a little bit higher here. So I'm always making sure I'm taking profits at 1R, right? In, out. I'll look for the next opportunity, right? Takes me out break even. Boom, I got 1R in the bag. There we go. So I got 1R in the bag. Totally cool with that. So I think this thing wants to trade at least 29 here on the ES. So this thing could push lower here. So I'll let them hammer the piss here out of 687 on NQ. and 39. But if we do a bunch of business down here and we can't really break below 29, we hold, we pull back above 39. Okay, cool. I'm going long on the ES as well. But if we break 39, right, and we can't reclaim this thing, like if we close under it, okay, so we just closed a 5-minute, 10-minute bar underneath it. I'm going to watch the pullback here. Do the sellers step down beneath this thing or not? We close that auction right on 687.50 also in the NQ. Okay, now does this pullback to 39 on the ES get sold right away? Right, this is what you want to watch. This is how you know. Yeah, see, look what just happened. Pull back to 39 right away, boom, immediately sold. Okay. Okay, let's come down to 29. We'll see if the bottom of the pipe holds or if we shift balance lower here now. We got 10 minutes to go to the close of balance. Let's see if we shift this below 29 and move to 19. Bottom of the trading range there to 640 on the NQ. So we'll see what happens into 38. We'll see if they move the goalposts here lower. But you see why I only took a 1-hour trade there on the NQ? It's because I'm going against the trend. It's a great level. We had some good tape temporarily in there, but I had to make sure I paid myself. I'm not being like, yeah, we're one time framing down, drilling into the level. If I didn't take profits there, man, it would have came all the way back and stopped me out. Loss. So I'm in and I'm out. Right? One time framing down against the trend. If you want to take that trade, it's not a problem. You just got to get in and out. Oh my God. Sorry. So there's nothing wrong if someone here is trying to take this 29 long on the ES. It's a beautiful 10-minute setup from the open auction. There you go. Just hit it. There you go. Got your 5 points right there. Lower offers are right here at 34. So just be aware of it. Right? They're right on top of you here. Yeah. You know the rules, right? Okay. What are the rules? Right. All right, buddy. Sorry, I just got to set my kid up here. 1 sec. Look at the camera. Say hi. Hi. Here you go, buddy. Here. Brown eyes. Huh? Is that him right there? Yeah. All right. Beautiful wick touch here to 29.25. You see as we came into 620 here on the NQ, there's a bit of bidding going on. Somebody slammed the absolute lows there. We're trying to pull up on them. Lower line in the sand here on the NQ is right at 960, below our 87. But right now we're pulling up nicely. We'll see if we can bid through that, and we'll just see if 29 holds here on the ES here and pulls up into 39. We'll see what the reaction's like here on this nice retest. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff here. There we go. The dip. Yo. Yep. You'd have to, yeah, I need a screenshot. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Thank you. All right, let's see what happens here. Minute and a half to go. So far, that 29 level held nicely. Not crazy tape into it, but we just came down there and wicked perfectly right off our level. 29.25. Also holding the bottom of trading range there into 638 on it. We went right to the overshoot, man, and held it perfect. Bid stopped. I saw it. I saw the low slammer there. Now we're pulling up on him. Hold up. Hey. So good tape there, right from about 648 to the lows on Q. Soak that up there. Well, stuff. Any questions here so far, guys? Everyone's cool? All right. Very nice. There comes the buy. Very good stuff. Guys in the room, just give me 1 second here. I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone on YouTube, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I got to get back to my team here. If you enjoyed what you saw for free, as you can see, levels and tape, baby. That's all the market is. You guys kind of understand the levels that they actually the high. I gave you the low. I told you everything that was going to happen. See it on the tape, and I levels the market. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, or just drop into the chat. There's a whole free section in Discord. Come say hi. I'll DM you. Come and learn some free stuff. And if you want to learn the options, come drop in, say hello. I'm there all day. I'm going to sign off here. Go hang out with them for the rest of the day. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you in the room. Drop me a line. All right. Ciao for now.